Day 17 on the Shikoku 88 Temple Pilgrimage Trail had a little bit of everything going for it. I started the day, I left my business hotel in Kochi and went to the back temple, the Okunoin of T30 on Rakuji. Got there just a little bit before 7. Actually, Anrakuji and Temple 30, Zenrakuji, have a big fight of which is actual Temple 30. Anrakuji was Temple 30 for a long time, and then in the 70s, Zenrakuji won the rights back. More about the fight between the two in a video, an upcoming video. It just goes to show that though the temples are set, they're not really set. At the temple, there was an older lady who just suddenly gave me 1,000 yen in settai. We got talking. She had done the pilgrimage 14 times, which I thought was eirai, sort of grand, just an excellent thing to be doing. She thought my walking the pilgrimage was eirai. That's why she gave me the settai. She told me to be careful and to keep on walking. So that was the start of the day. I left the temple maybe about 7:20, and then I was walking through the city in pilgrim gear, and it felt a little bit out of place. It was rush hour, lots of cars, lots of traffic, everyone on their way to work, and walking through the city felt a little bit like a fish out of water. Also, forgot to calculate the time it would take to actually cross the street. I spent probably 15 minutes just waiting for lights in the city. Eventually, I left the city and I experienced farmland and a new suburban subdivision. The temples were nicely spaced apart about every 7 kilometers. Experienced the Ohenro route took me through some along river valleys where there's just a river, mountains on either side, and a nice path. So that was a nice way to get away from traffic. Though I'm starting to experience where in following the Ohenro path, they're like little stickers that say Ohenro path, and I lose them from time to time. I sometimes follow the GPS, but sometimes Google Maps takes you on a much longer route, and the Ohenro route takes you on less busy roads. So it's sort of a combination of the two. Though in Tokushima, the trail was beautifully laid out with signs everywhere, like go left, go left, go left. Here, you can be walking and there'll be a little sticker pointing to the right, and if you missed it, you keep going straight and are off the trail. So you just got to be careful where you're walking. At the next temple, which is a beautiful temple up on a hill, met a older woman who was walking the Ohenro, and we became Ohenro friends. We're Facebook buddies now. She is a very interesting woman, walking it in pieces, not all at once. And the whole day kind of went into the point where I was talking to people for so long, I kind of lost track of time. We were having a nice little lunchtime chat. I went down the mountain and was starving. I found a place to eat. It was basically this guy running a restaurant out of his kitchen. It took a while for him to cook the food. There was no place to eat except for a bench out front. It was really cheap. A yakimeshi was maybe a kilo for 500 yen. While waiting there was a takubin guy, a delivery guy who had done the Ohenro, had walked the Ohenro 25 years earlier, and we started talking, and he gave me a settai of a soda. He was talking about how when he did it, especially the climb up to 12, there were giant frogs and wild dogs running about. But he had a great time doing it, and he'd like to do it again. Next temple I went to, no one was around. I was reading my sutras, and an older lady came up to me and thought it was great that I was doing settai, and she actually had prepared a settai bag. So this is from her. I haven't opened it yet, but I think there's 300 yen in it. So she was giving it to me as thanks for walking the pilgrimage. I then made it to Temple 34 and thought my hotel was closer. Temple 34, I was there at 4:45. Temple's closed at 5, or at least the book signing place is closed at 5. I filmed the temple and then still had an hour and a half walk to get to my hotel. I finally made it back to the hotel. It's a business hotel, one of the less glamorous business hotels I've been in. It's fine for a place to stay. It's cheap. I was starving. I didn't feel like going to an izakaya or anything like that, so I just went to Family Mart. Warning, they say don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry. Don't go to a Japanese convenience store after you've walked 12 hours in a day and aren't thinking straight and really need something to eat. I got oden, I got yakitori, I got budaman, I got a salad, I got a banana. Got a little too much, but I will eat hopefully all for breakfast. I went pretty far today, but felt really great. I think the rest day really helped rejuvenate me. And then tomorrow I'll be hitting Temple 35 and in a little bit after that, so probably not going quite as far as I did today.